Hi, my name is Chandrinova. I am the representative from the University of Batam. Batam as an industrial zone is actually have a great potential to be more developed, especially by our local investors, because Batam still have a great and wide lands. But unfortunately, our wide land is sometimes being misused by our citizens. There's a lot of squatters advocate as a traditional village. A traditional village is a village that is preserved as the ancestor or the first people claims in Batam, which is freed from the annual mandatory fees. So the specialty is sometimes being misused by our own citizens who doesn't want to work or who is unemployed because they think that they can live there without having an obligation to pay the annual mandatory fees. So they build their mini modern house and live there and even lease the house, where the purpose of the traditional village is to cultivate or to preserve the origin culture in Batam, of course with its specific characteristics.
Nama saya Supejo, jadi saya datang dari Jawa. Pada tahun 2006 saya pindah merantau ke Batam. Nah, jadi dari teman-teman saudara saya dikasih tahu kalau mendapatkan tanah dari pemerintah Kota Batam. Nah, jadi awal rumah saya sih sebenarnya saya rumah liar. Nah, jadi ya saya tinggal sama istri sama anak dua. Nah, jadi belakangan ini beberapa tahun ini ada kasus yang marak. Jadi diberitahukan kalau tanah saya ini sekarang sudah menjadi kampung tua. Nah, jadi dari situlah ada beberapa LSM juga membantu. Jadi sekarang kasus lahan kita ini saya tinggali gratis.
Actually happen because Batam has a dualism leadership as it divided into two between the mayor of Batam and also the authoritarian agency of Batam, or well known as BP Batam. The mayor of Batam supports the idea of the traditional village to preserve or to cultivate the origin culture of Batam, but in the other hand, BP Batam doesn't want to legalize its certificates, and while their position or their power is in the same unclear level. So this is causing to the authority overlapping in Batam, which led to the vagueness of the land in Batam. So I think I found some ways how to solve this problem, and I call it Batam method, or BATAM. B is budayakan. It means that we cultivate or we preserve the culture, the origin culture in Batam. So for those traditional village that has been legitimated by both of the mayor of Batam and also by the BP Batam, they should show the origin culture of their traditional village. For example, like they try to build their house with a pyramid-shaped roof to show the culture, or to build the Malay model house. So the first or the main purpose of the traditional village can be completed. The second is A. A is atur ulang, which means that we rearrange the basic law of Indonesia, which regulate the authority between the mayor of Batam and also between BP Batam, so that they have a clear authority, and the basic law should regulate which from these two that have a total authority about the land in Batam. So they won't cause authority overlapping in Batam. And the third is T. It means transparent. It means that the BP Batam should announce in public transparently about the traditional village that has been legitimated and which one is not. So our public, our people, our citizens know about the status of their land and about the land they live in, and they can do something about the uncleanness of their land. And the fourth thing is A. This means that akui, but or in English it's said but admit by terms. Terms here is divided into two, between terms of the traditional village and terms of the villagers. The terms of the traditional village is like the village should have certificate and so should have old trees and or ancient graveyard or ancient buildings, and should be there before 1971, before BP Batam come to Batam. And this is proved by the aerial photograph. And the second thing is the terms of the villagers, which is the villagers should not be the wanderers, should be the local people who live in Batam that can be proved by the identity card or the family card. So if the evidence cannot be found on the surface, we can do excavation. And so the last thing is M. It is menyusun rapat or meeting. So they should held or having some meetings among the Mayor of Batam, the BP Batam, and also the non-governmental organizations to sit down in the same room and to discuss together and make a teamwork and make a coordination to discuss about this unclear issue, and they should find the next plan they have to do to solve this problem. So by doing these five methods that I've been taught you, is hopefully that this issue can be solved clearly soon, so that there's no problem again between the Mayor of Batam and BP Batam and also our citizens. There'll be no dispute anymore, and also the BP Batam can work fast to give the land fulfillment to the investors, so they want to come to Batam and they can build their factory and create a new job vacancy to our own citizens, so that Batam can be more developed than today, and Batam can be independent and will be able to compete professionally in international level.